So watch this. Watch this. Because the last week we're trying to finish this. This is part three. This is part two. Talking about limits. Talking about how limits would keep us from getting to our purpose. The limit that keeps us from growing in faith. Limits in our homes, limits on our jobs, limits in our school systems, limits all over our nation. We have limits that is bounding our purpose. It is keeping us from singing our purpose. Now I want you to stay here. Stay with me here. Now look at verse 4. By faith, Abel offered to God more exceedingly sacrifice than Cain, there through which he obtained witness that he was righteous. God testified of his gift, of the limits, no limits that was a part of Abel. But he saw his gift. He saw him bear much fruit. But no gift. He saw much gift. He saw him with much gift. He saw him with much gift. He saw his gift, but he didn't saw no limits. Now wait. When there's no limits, there's gift. Gotta take you a little bit farther. And though he brought death, still speaks. By faith, Esau was taken away so that he did not see death and was not found because God had taken him. For before he was taken, he had this testimony that he passed God, that he pleased God. But without faith, it is impossible. Wait a minute. When I limit God, but when I have no faith and I'm limiting God, it is too hard. It is no pleasure in when you're limiting God. So this is what he was saying. When I'm limiting God without faith, but limited, it is impossible to please him. But it is impossible to please him according to the word, because I'm connected to a limit. I have limit God, and because I limit God, I have now apprehended the mess of my sins. My God, I have now went back to my past, because now since I have limited my purpose in my future, I have to now try my way to get out of my past. You got to understand that it don't take a rocket science to understand that you're limited. It's connected to your past, because the more you limit God in your future, the more. Listen to him. So watch what the text says, because now I'm limiting God. Now I have limited God, and I have no faith in what God can do. Because my limit is now telling me, now you can sow into your past. But ain't it going to be hard for me to get out of my past? Yes, because you have limited God in your future. You have limited what God was trying to bring you out in your past into your future. Now go to Genesis 12. Go to Genesis 12. I want you to get this. My God. Genesis chapter 12. Because this message is dealing with our limits. We have limited God too much. And God is sick and tired of us trying to come to church and tell God, I love you. When you know last week you told God you don't understand what I feel. He said, stop limiting me and start trusting me. Go to Hebrews. Go to Genesis chapter 12. In order for me to walk into my promise, I have to stop limiting God. Hallelujah, somebody. Now look at verse 1 and to verse 1 through verse 3. I'm sorry, verse 4. Yeah, verse 4. Now the Lord said to Abram, get out of your country, from among your friends, your family, get away from your limits. Get up out of your limit and get away from folks. And from your father's house that is connected to the limits. To a land that I will promise you, that I will show you. Go to a place. Get away from folks that is trying to limit your purpose. See, whenever you see your limits, whenever you trying to get to your promise, to your purpose, you got some haters trying to keep you from getting to your destiny. And because they got limits that is on them, that is trying to keep you from going to your next dimension. Now look at this. I know I'm telling the truth. Look at verse 2. I will make you a great nation. Now wait a minute. How can I make you a great nation when you still limits? Oh my God. When you still got limits on you. When you still got limits on you. When you still got when you got that limit, that domination, that limit on you that is telling you can do all bad. You can do bad all by yourself. Baby, if you coulda, you shoulda. You coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, coulda. But God wants you to know that when you stop putting limits on Him and let Him do the will and do the work in your life, He's going to bring you out. Now sit down. Sit down. I know I'm preaching. Look at verse 3. Look at the same verse. Verse 2. I will bless you, and I will out and make your name great. Now wait a minute. When you stop hanging around the limits, and when you let go of the limits, and when you put limits behind you in your past, and you just know that if you got faith enough to know and got the brains to know that if I leave this in my past and keep walking into my future, I don't have to worry about my limits no more, baby, because now God got my hand and He carried me out, and by His stripes I am healed. By His stripes I am delivered. By His stripes oh my God, whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Now watch this. And you shall be a blessing. Now wait a minute. I can't bless you while I got limits on me. Oh my God. Woo! Preach, Holy Ghost. I can't bless you until you get limits off of you. Until you walk out of your past limit free. Once you stop hanging around the limits and around the folks that has got the limits all over their back, telling you that it's all right to have limits. No, baby, if you don't have faith, as the word said, as grand as a mustard seed, you can't say to nothing to be moved because you're still holding on to your limits. Ooh, look at verse 3. My God, look at verse 3. I will bless those who bless you. Now wait a minute. I will bless them that don't have limits. Ooh, my God. I will bless them that don't have limits that will bless you. Now I got to move forward. And I will curse him who curse you. I will curse them that is cursing your blessing. I will curse them that are trying to stop you from growing in the spirit realm. I will curse them who curse you. And you, and in you, all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Why? Because there will be no limits. There will be no more limits in your life. When you stop putting a limit on yourself and you allow God to hold your hand and you allow God to use you and allow God to touch your spirit man one more time, you don't have to worry about no more limits. Now sit down. My God. Go to Acts chapter 7, verse 2 through 5. I'm almost finished. I don't have that much time. Woo-wee. Wow, my God, my God. We got to stop putting limits on God, amen? Look at verse 2 and 5. And he said, brethren and fathers, listen. The God of glory appeared to our father Abraham when we was in the pasture, before he dwelled in Haran, and said to him, get out of thy country. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Get up, leave your pain, leave the limits, leave your boundaries, leave your drama, leave your mess, and get up. In other words, get ready. Because no more limits is going to go where you are. Ha ha ha. My God. The only way they're going to go is if you take them with you. Now watch this. Watch this. Get out of your country and from your relatives and come to a land that I will show you. Then he came out of the land of Canaan and dwelled in Haran. And from there, when his father was dead, he moved him to the land in which you now dwell. And God gave him no inheritance. Why? Because he went back. He fell back into the limits. He left where God had placed him and ran back to the limits. Now watch this. No blessing in the limits. When God tells us to leave our limits behind, no more turning back to the limits. Walking forward. Now watch this. Watch this. I got to hurry to a close, y'all. My God. And God gave him no inheritance, and it not enough, even enough to set his feet on. But even when Abraham had no children, he promised to give it to him for a possession or for a blessing or possession, and to his descendants